Says up on Pornhub. Sorry for your weird masturbation session.
Let's run the fucking ball. Why didn't you just take a fucking knee?
Get your hair out of your asses.
It's time for the Sideline Study, presented by JVShow.net.
What's going on, everybody? My internet is extremely slow when I go live. Hey, how you guys doing? It's Coop here to give you another episode of the Sideline Study Podcast. Welcome to episode 6. We're going to get into some week 3 predictions on this episode. And once again, we have the crew back. The full crew is here tonight. Please welcome from the Kobo Show, JP Baker. How you doing, my friend?
Doing good, man. Just got done watching Raw. SmackDown. See? Fucking SmackDown. My foot's feeling better, but I'm still fucking sore. So, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, that's when you know how bad SmackDown is becoming, when you're calling it Raw.
It wasn't too bad. Raw wasn't too bad last night either, but I whatever.
And to his left on the screen there, Miss Goonie20, aka Heather. How you doing, tattooed mistress?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
You threw all her names in there.
I don't know which one to go with. Which one?
Whatever the fuck you want. Get shit, asshole, fuck nut.
I just want to make sure I tag everything that she has on her social media accounts all at once. It's called branding, motherfuckers.
You do, right?
Anyways, hey, wait, are you ready to talk some week 2 talk, Heather?
Yeah. As long as I can stay awake.
She shouldn't be able to. Fucking Ravens got their ass handed to them by the lesser team, if I might say so myself.
You can tell by the face reaction, just the disappointment after. And my other co-host here that is still with us after what's going on, Bobbett? What's going on in North Carolina, man? How you doing?
Good, and I'm in Virginia.
It's in Virginia? Oh shit, my bad. Why is I guess the hurricane was in North Carolina. I'm not familiar with what's going on with the states, so my apologies for being a little bit out of touch.
And also have a statement from the Bills player who quit at halftime. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
That's right. Okay, so Bob had sent me a friggin' message. Okay, I reported this on the minicast, but I guess we'll talk about this right away. This fucking cornerback for the Buffalo Bills, Vontae Davis, just said, "I can't do it. I'm retiring from football." He's at halftime.
Look, I'm going to tell you about this guy. I watched him in college. He played at Illinois. And see, this is why I know. He was drafted by the Dolphins, I do believe. Played there for 2 years. He was a cancer in the locker room. They sent him to Indianapolis. For Indianapolis, I think for 4 or 5 years. He was either hurt or he's just no-show on the field. And when he was there, I'm going to tell you, like I said, the guy's really talented. Vontae Davis, he was a first-round pick. He's the one that signed the $1 million contract. Because that's what it was. He went signed, I think it was $1 million, maybe 1.5 or something like that. So he signs a contract, and because his team's not very good, he quits at halftime. Now, the guy was a cancer in the locker room in fucking Miami. Miami trades him. He does all right there for a couple of years, and then he becomes a cancer again. And now he goes to Buffalo. I'm Buffalo. I'm glad he's gone. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, they did play much better this past week. They still lost, but Vontae Davis isn't that great. He's a cancer. Buffalo should be happy that he's gone. I really, honestly, personally, I think it's a non-issue.
Anybody else want to chime in before I chime in on this? I think that's what I'm going to go by. Is I'm going to let everybody else talk before me because I talk too much.
I got nothing.
Then we're just going to keep an awkward silence. Keep everybody awkward for fuck. No, Bob, what do you have to say about the Vontae Davis situation?
I'm curious to know what the hell he actually said in the locker room. Was it, screw you guys, I'm going home? Or is it, fuck this, I'm out of here?
No, he didn't even say that. He said he walked up to his. He said it to his teammates and said, "I'm retiring." That's what he said. I'm done.
Deuces, I'm out.
It's exactly what he said. I'm done. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm retiring. And I don't blame him because the defensive coordinator in Buffalo sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Buffalo, but they fucking are terrible.
Vontae Davis is a cancer. So Buffalo players and coaches should like what happened. That's just
They should be throwing a parade in Buffalo, New York right now.
Bring back Rex Ryan. Nobody wants to bring him back? No, because last time I saw him, he was doing terrible at commentary.
I didn't mind him.
I didn't mind him at all, but he could definitely help the team out. But last time I saw him, he was doing commentary.
Yeah, he sucks.
We all agree on that, right? So bring him back.
Yeah, bring him back.
Wait. He literally sucks on the feet.
Good defensive coach, he's a great defensive mind.
He is a great defensive mind, and he was a great defensive mind for the Jets. 2 AFC championships. So.
Yes. People underestimate him. What has New York done since then? Nothing.
Todd Bowles has kept a little bit of contention in that division, even though they were supposed to flop a couple of years in a row.
Right.
So I got to give Todd Bowles credit for that, for having no roster and still being competitive a couple of years with Josh McCown and Ryan Fitzpatrick the past few years.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got to give him credit for that. I doubted him as a coach. But I still doubt him as a coach because they still lack a roster, I think. So,
right.
He's probably going to get fired if the team doesn't win. We'll put it that way. But yeah. But my take on the Vontae Davis situation, what a spoiled little bitch, Come on. Okay. You sign a contract and you're supposed to be an athlete and lead by example. So instead, you know your team sucks. Why not actually go through with it? Wait till the fucking end of the game at least, you little prick.
That's true.
You don't screw your fucking team over and ruin the whole fucking system. The game system gets fucked because of you being a little spoiled bitch. Are thinking of yourself and rather than the team.
I can understand that, but like I said, and I get what you're saying. I do. I totally get what you're saying. But I think didn't Buffalo play better when he wasn't there?
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
Yeah, he doesn't need to be there. I'm just saying him as a human being is a spoiled little bitch.
Yeah, I agree. That's where I agree with you, but where I can say, but really, do we care?
No, I just like maybe trying to make it more dramatic for a stupid individual. I'm trying to be like the kill shot or the fucking Eminem rap where he fucking, this is your moment. You might as well pop it and enjoy it, bitch.
I didn't get to watch much. I was actually spending time with my grandson and granddaughter, so I think I watched the Packer game, and then I watched a little bit of the Dallas Giants game, and then we went home.
We saw more college football this weekend rather than
Plus, I had the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view this weekend. So.
Yeah, it was a packed Sunday for you guys. Even this weekend, I'm luckily enough. Let me keep you up to date. The only games I enjoyed watching was the Minnesota Green Bay game because that was a fucking game to watch.
I want to talk about that real quick.
Go ahead.
talk about this NFL fucking rule that they got.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no, Clay. Oh no, is this?
You're probably
No, I'm not gonna. They need to clarify the fucking rule, because what Clay Matthews did was not an illegal hit. Can you honestly? What did they just want to? How is he supposed to know? It was a great form tackle. He didn't with his head.
I think the issue they had with it is
he's not looking at the ball.
Mm-hmm.
How is he supposed to know he released the pit or released the throw?
Yeah, I totally agree with you that they need to clarify it more.
If you look at part of that rule, Mike Daniels had a sack. You know, he pushed the offensive lineman right into Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins didn't go down. If he would have tackled him, they would have thrown a flag on that too. If he would have gotten rid of the ball. He let up because of that fucking rule. It's a bullshit rule. They need to get rid of it. That game should not have gone into overtime. Enough said. They need to fix that rule and clarify it a little better than they did the catch rule. Because the catch rule still fucking makes no sense. That's all I got to say. We're good.
I totally agree with you that they need to clarify it more, but I think what they had the issue is that Clay Matthews lifted the quarterback off the ground when he tackled him. I think that's what they were complaining when I was watching the replays over and over again.
Okay, so if that's the case, then why are they playing it? I don't think he lifted him up off the ground. If you look at the way he tackled him, that was perfect form tackle.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is supposed to come up off the ground.
Right. Yeah. I think that's why I think they had the issue with it. I think that he lifted him off the ground, and I think that's what they're trying to avoid is the quarterback getting hurt by any way possible.
Wearing fucking pads, man. The fuck up, you fucking vagina.
Yeah. I don't know. I totally agree with that they should not have even had this rule in effect this year.
No, they shouldn't have. This tackling fucking bullshit is driving me fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. It's taken away from the game. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
At this point, I might as well go back to the old kindergarten way of flag.
Yes. Just go to 2 hands up. Fucking period.
I was just watching some local football just outside my backyard here on Saturday. I enjoyed that a lot more. Hey, I enjoy the locals as well. But Bob, what's your say on the tackling rule on Clay Matthews?
I agree with with everything JP said. Like, they really need to clarify that rule because, it's only a matter of time before one of the Panthers players does the same thing, and I get pissed off the way the JP did.
I wasn't pissed. I just said it. I wasn't pissed. We were sitting there watching it. I'm just saying that's not roughing the passer.
Plus, he was still holding up to his granddaughter, so he couldn't get.
I did get excited holding on to her, though. I'm like, oh shit! I got a little baby in my arm.
I totally agree, and Clay Matthews was definitely frustrated with it. I think a lot of defensive players are frustrated.
He was more confused.
Yes.
Yeah.
As we all were.
Frustrated. I mean, he was probably frustrated with the call, but he's more confused. I mean, they're all standing around like, looking, how the fuck is that roughing the passer? I've been doing it this way for 10 fucking years, and I've never gotten a flag. Why now?
Mm-hmm. So, no, I think with the way that if they want to do these rules, they need the proper timing or the proper preparation to learn how to tackle properly and get used to the new way of them trying to adjust to the rules. And I don't think they did that this offseason. I think they just brought it up right away. Okay, let's put it in effect, see how it does this year, and look at how many fucking things are going on right now.
Right.
Well, you know why? Because they're not allowed to practice tackling anymore.
Yeah, they're not because of that. Remember, I talked about the collective bargaining.
That's right. But see, everybody's becoming soft now. It's fucking up the entire game.
It is. It's making it. They're trying to make it. based off the defense might as well not even be on the damn field.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it makes no sense. It's like who can score the most points in 60 minutes. That's what it's about.
At this point, you might as well just fucking just touch the quarterback and he's down. If you guys want to fucking complain about him so much, you might as well just put a fucking little towel on him and play flag football with the fucking guy. Let him take a tackle. Let him play the fucking game. Because like what I saw was Saturday, it was a great tackle. Yeah, from what I saw, he lifted him off the ground a little bit. But how the fuck is he supposed to react in that millisecond? Not even split second of him trying to make a proper tackle.
Right.
So it's a fucking, for those that have never played football, it's a quick split-minute decision you need to make. Right? So.
Even if they did it where before the guy gets that. Why? I don't understand. Why did they give you that rule? You should still get that step, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Shouldn't have been rough.
Sorry, you were cutting it in a little bit, and so I got most of it there. But I'm not sure if your volume's going down or not. Just heads up. But I totally understand that they need to fucking clarify this rule, and this is going to cause so many issues this whole fucking season. Just so look forward to a whole year of all this, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be fucking we're gonna have to fucking get used to it. So. It's gonna be sad, but fuck, it's ruining the game too. In my opinion,
it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
Yeah. So yeah, and what did you guys watch any other games besides from the Minnesota Green Bay game? Because there was a lot of things that happened with kicker wise, like the Minnesota kicker missed.
I watched the Carolina Falcons game.
Oh, yeah. How was that game? I mean, at halftime, I was tuned into a little bit in that game.
It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. It was a hard-fought defensive game.
What was the score?
I think Atlanta came back and got 34 points over Carolina.
Was that a good defensive game?
What did you say?
How was that a good defensive game?
No, we didn't give up points. Atlanta was in the lead the whole time.
Okay.
Either way, I'm actually just very surprised that Matt Ryan's offense is starting to click together.
24.
Christian McCaffrey had one hell of a game. I know that.
He had a career high 139 scrimmage yards and a loss. There was no that game. Are you kidding me?
It was a good game. Okay, there.
Oh, it was a good game. I'm not going to take that. But bro,
I get all technical.
I do. You know me.
Unfortunately.
Cam Newton, 335 yards. That's the defense.
335 yards. Holy shit, he had one hell of a day.
But yeah, we didn't win, but I'm still proud of my team because, I'm always going to be proud of my team no matter what.
Holy shit. Fucking Christian McCaffrey had 14 catches for 102 yards.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He's showing why he was one of the top 10 overall picks, right?
Agreed. I still don't think he's worth that pick. I mean, there really isn't nobody else on that fucking team right now. They don't have a receiver.
I'm not sure who they have. That's how quiet they are. They gotta start picking up they can't have Cam and McCaffrey do all the work this year. So.
Well, we do have other players. If you remember, the year we went to the Super Bowl, we had hardly any named people.
That is true. You had a couple of guys now. I think one of them. You only have how many people you guys got left?
We've got Torrey Smith from the Eagles last year on our team.
Oh yeah, he's been traveling a little bit. Torrey Smith. Oh yeah, didn't he get in a scrap with somebody this week? I think somebody. I think. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Cam Newton had got hit. So
I want to talk about this. That late hit that douchebag did on Cam Newton. Yeah, he should have been ejected. He should have been suspended for 2 games.
Okay,
that was bullshit.
What happened?
There was no freaking reason in that.
Okay, what happened?
A guy from Atlanta, he when Cam Newton slid down, came down and shoulder tackled him. I think they made helmet collision. And he got ejected.
Okay, now I just want to ask this one question: was the guy already making a move to tackle him?
I haven't seen too many of the replays, but I've only seen a couple of times, and the way it kind of didn't look like intentional. It kind of just like at that split second, right?
Then why they shouldn't have called the late hit? If it's not intentional, there's no need for a play.
I think that while Cam Newton slid, he started diving for him, and he just made helmet-to-helmet collision. I'm not sure, but that's still he got ejected. So.
What do they want the guy to fucking stop him mid-fucking air like he's fucking or something? Come on, that's impossible to do. The guy's going 100 miles a fucking hour.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are fucking moving fast. His game is not fucking slow.
Right. So now, we're going to see more quarterback sliding, and we're going to get more ejections probably.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers did it. He took a hit, and they didn't get a flag for it. Depends on the.
It was a pretty nasty hit that Cam Newton had to come out for a play. So
I can understand. I'm not saying that what he did was right. That's why I asked these questions, because if the guy's already making a move to make a tackle, and then Cam Newton slides, how can the guy stop?
Yeah. See, that's why while I was watching it, I've only seen it a couple times, right? So I have to go back and watch it again, and maybe I'll talk it more on my minicast. But as far as I saw, he went down when Cam Newton was already sliding, and he just made that helmet-to-helmet contact with him. So, Bob, what do you think he intentionally did it?
See, I only saw the replays that you've seen because I was at work when it happened.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we don't know too much about it.
Really got to watch the full thing.
I wish I had the technology to be all fancy and I could show you the replay, but I'll get fucking copyright strike probably. I think I wonder if I could actually write a form and actually get permission to do highlights. I think that would.
I think I can check it out here fast and see.
Rob Iman had a very good question. Is Mike Tomlin losing the locker room?
That is a good question because Antonio Brown's not showing up because of what's going on, right?
No issue. I don't think he's losing the locker room. Mike Tomlin's pretty good. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's won 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I think he's losing the locker room.
I do think he's had his faults, aka the tripping of the Jets player. Anyways, I'm just but yeah, no, I still think he's a good coach, and I don't think he's losing the locker room at all. I think he's a tough head coach.
Did you see what Le'Veon Bell was doing?
No.
Football. He was on fucking jet skis and fucking had a rap contest. Fuck that guy. Get the fuck out of here. That guy can go sit on the fucking bench somewhere else.
Oh my god, what a dick.
He's a dipshit. He's lost $1.7 million already.
Wow. Unbelievable.
He doesn't want to fucking sign a tender. The guy gets hurt. That's why they keep signing him to 1-year deals. He doesn't play all year.
Right.
And they're paying him more than what a fucking running back should make.
Mm-hmm.
Sign a fucking tender, come back and play, or go be a free agent, you fucking twit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, at least Earl Thomas is playing instead of bitching.
No shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Le'Veon Bell, stop being a whiner and come back and play because holy fuck, I definitely think Pittsburgh needs him.
I mean, here's the thing. Antonio Brown goes off on his coach on the fucking sidelines. How many fucking times do we see Tom Brady doing that to his fucking offensive coordinator? Fuck Tom Brady. What, he's the only one allowed to fucking do it? Fuck that shit. Give me that fucking garbage. That was me as a coach. I would have benched his ass.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing it again on fucking Sunday. I would have benched his ass. Fuck him. I don't care how good he is.
Oh yeah, I got to talk about one of my own players as of this fuck. I hate rookies that are dipshits and they're cocky as fuck. You guys, okay,
You're right.
I'm calling out my own fucking Jets player because this fucking dumbass. Okay, all right, you guys fucking tune up. This guy, this fucking Dizzy, whoever the fuck this Will Disley kid is. Listen up, you fucking prick. Okay, you're losing by 2 touchdowns. This guy gets a touchdown, and he's down 2. He spikes it. And he spikes it in front of everybody. And it was like, well, who do you think you are, Rob Gronkowski, you fucking moron? You're a rookie, and you're down 2 fucking touchdowns. Go fuck yourself, you cocky prick.
Right.
Brandon Marshall went up to him, I think, after and fucking talked to him or something like that. I think that was a Seattle Seahawks player last night. I don't know. One of the two. It's either a Jets or Seahawks player, but either way, this fucking dumbass spikes the ball last night, I think, and he fucking deserves to be benched. I hate people like that.
Yep, no, I agree.
Anyways, sorry, that was my little rant. I just hate rookies that try and be too cocky and need to fucking know their role. That's all.
Okay.
Did you guys see anything else exciting from week 2?
Watched a little bit of the Dallas. I got home.
Okay. I watched the slide. The dude started running towards Cam as Cam was starting to slide.
So my question is, Bob, was he in the act? This is my question. This is important. Was he in the act of going for a tackle?
He could have stopped.
That wasn't my question. Was he in the act of going for a tackle?
No.
Okay. But did he hit him so hard that he needed to be kicked out of the game?
Yes.
Yes.
So
yeah, that Cam Newton was injured on the play, so.
Well, Cam Newton's a pussy anyway.
Yeah, he likes hurting his head anyways.
Both.
Well, he fucking is like Superman, dives on his head. Oh my god, it's like he needs 2 helmets instead of 1.
Right.
Anyways, but yeah, no, he's what were you saying, GP, about the Dallas game? And
that's about. I mean, like I said, I didn't flip because we did catch the end of the Dallas New York Giants game because the pay-per-view ended at 9:45. Right. So we sat down. I think the game ended at 10:30 and watched the Giants suck.
Yeah, I think I chose them this week, and boy, they let me down.
A lot of us choose the Giants.
I didn't. I'm smart. You're not.
Okay, well then, hopefully, I need to rebound this week.
You do. You did.
The hat is going backwards, motherfuckers. I'm putting on my fucking game face now. Urgh. Anyways, but there was. Here's one thing I wanted to start something new for our segments. I want each of us to now come here with a player of the week, and not just like any like the best player in like what's going on in the game. How about your player of the week? It could be any player. Somebody that fucking has a fantastic story. Somebody that stuck out to you. That maybe a special team. Somebody offensive line. Bring a player of the week, and I'm talking to all of you in the chat room as well. I want this to be an interactive thing. Who is your player of the week, ladies and gentlemen? My player of the week. I think I'm just gonna set the table. Patrick Mahomes, 6 touchdowns. You can't go fucking wrong with that at all. The kid fucking put up 6 touchdowns, setting a record. I'm super impressed with him. Who? JP?
You weren't high on him, were you?
What's that?
What did I tell you? You weren't high on it. I think it was you. You weren't high on him. And
No.
like I don't know about this kid.
No, he's proven me entirely wrong. I was wrong about this kid.
He is good. He's very good.
I got to give him credit. I was down with him at the beginning of the season because of all the interception talks, and look at him go. 10 fucking touchdowns. It doesn't matter. You called it. He's like a Brett Favre. He's a fucking cannon. He can give out interceptions, but the kid can get like 3 touchdowns over 1 interception rate.
Yeah, when he came out of Texas Tech, they compared him to an Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre, just a gunslinger.
Damn.
He's got thrown to triple coverage. He'll either complete it or it'll get intercepted. One of the two. But he's got nice touch. He can have nice touch like Brett Favre can, but he's more of a drop back and rip it kind of guy.
He's got the weapons. He's got Tyreek Hill, or I think I can't remember what his first name is. It's a Hill, and then he's got Travis Kelce, who had a fucking monster of a game as well. Travis Kelce's a beast as a tight end.
Yes, he is.
Oh my god, what a guy! He fucking does this. I don't know what he does for dancing right now. I think he's trying to do Fortnite dances, but yeah, Travis Kelce's trying to do it all. But yeah, no. If do you guys have a player of the week that you guys really that stuck out to you guys?
I mean, I'm gonna go defense. What did Khalil Mack do? It looked like he was having a hell of a fucking game last night.
Bears, right?
Yeah. Because after what he did the week before, and if he followed it up with what I think he did this week, they were talking about him in the game last night. Go to tackles.
He had a monster game again. I do know that. So yeah, no. If hopefully everybody can do that from now on. Is bring your player of the week here.
I'm gonna say mine while they're looking up theirs.
I'm monster game. I mean, if any, you know what? I'm going to go with Khalil Mack because what he did last week and what he did this week, apparently he was disruptive again last night. I got to go. I'm not a Bears fan, but I'm going to go with Khalil Mack, man. He had a forced fumble, so yeah, I'm going to go with him.
I was hoping you would be picking the kicker from Minnesota.
No.
Oh, that poor kid is already cut from the team, by the way.
Did he get cut?
Yeah, he got cut. Yeah, he's gone.
Jesus Christ. Why? And then people wonder why Minnesota sucks all the time. Why
I said that on the minicast. So what they get rid of Kai Forbath at the beginning of the season, their kicker.
Good for them.
What's that?
He was good for them.
Yes, he was. And then they put their trust in this rookie for a cheaper salary, and he fucks up because he can't handle the pressure. And now they're going to sign Dan Bailey.
He can kick a 55-yarder, but not a 35-yarder.
Yeah, I just say a stupid management decision of just like getting rid of your former kicker and now signing an even more expensive one now.
Yeah.
So
whatever. They're stupid.
Anyways, I was hoping you'd go with him as the player of the week, but
I'll go with Ziggy Waltz, the fucking owner of the fucking Vikings. He's a fucking
kickers are people too, ladies and gentlemen. We can't forget that.
As Manning would say, the drunk kicker.
Oh, by the way, have you guys seen Steven Gostkowski, by the way, for the Seattle Seahawks? He is so big as a kicker. He's like massive.
Who does Steven Gostkowski?
He used to be the kicker for Oakland, and now he's for Seattle.
Oh, Janikowski. Gostkowski kicks for the Patriots.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I got Janikowski. Yeah,
Sebastian Janikowski. He's always been a fat ass.
yeah. I mean, he's the he could be a linebacker if he wants to be.
He did play He played rugby.
Oh really? Oh man.
Places that plays rugby. So he played rugby, and he came to the United States, and they're like, "Hey," because he could kick the shit out of the ball in fucking rugby. So they're like, "Hey, come and try out for football." So Florida State, Bobby Bowden, fucking signed him. Fucking could kick a 70-yard field goal, no fucking problem. And fucking Oakland wasted their first round pick. Well, they didn't waste a first round pick on number one. That was a very good pick.
Do you think he's like doing a Mark Sanchez and eating hot dogs on the sideline?
Fucking kicker. You've seen the movie The Replacements, right? You remember the kicker from there? He's sitting on the sidelines.
No, I have never seen it, but now I have to watch it.
Go watch The Replacements. It's got Keanu Reeves in it, Gene Hackman, and it's got Rice Ephens. He's the kicker in the game. Mm-hmm. And apparently it's funny because he smokes a cigarette when he's kicking. It's great.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the last football movie I watched was Longest Yard, and that's with Burt Reynolds, R.I.P. by the way. Yeah.
Not dreaming.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite football movies, but I'll have to watch The Replacements now.
It's funny, but he's great. He's a kicker. What does he do? He kicks.
Oh my god, I can see like Janikowski just like eating a hot dog while he kicks as well.
After he kicks a field goal, he pulls a hot dog out of his pants.
Oh my god. Anyways, you guys gotta go look this guy up. This guy's like the most biggest kicker in history.
I seen him last night. He kicks from Seattle.
Yeah, I think there has been times where they've gotten linemen to kick field goals, haven't they?
In high school, high school, our field goal kicker was an offensive lineman.
Oh yeah, I remember I was watching NFL films and there was a lineman I think that kicked field goals. I think
Indianapolis Colts or not the Baltimore Colts, and I can't remember his fucking name now. But he was an offensive lineman, defensive lineman, and a kicker.
This has been the show about kickers, ladies and gentlemen. We just made kickers fucking important people. All right. Okay, we need to stop talking about kickers. Does anybody want to talk about any other players that really impressed them this week, or should we get into college football?
There's really much going on.
She should be saying AJ Green because he made
some great plays.
made fucking Baltimore look fucking sophomore.
3 touchdowns. What a fucking beast in the first quarter.
There's one I want to talk about.
Go ahead, Bob. Sorry.
I saw this kid in the Carolina-Atlanta game. DJ Moore. Like, this kid is really freaking good. Like, the shit he was able to do against Atlanta was impressive.
Like, what did he...
Dude, he called his first catch was a touchdown.
His first catch was a touchdown. That's impressive. I got to give Calvin Ridley's credit too. He's looking pretty impressive too.
But this kid, I swear to you, he's going to be freaking good for Carolina.
Let's hope that he can help out Cam Newton because they need the wide receivers to start like picking up the game.
Oh, trust me, him and Torrey Smith and Devin Funchess, we Gucci.
All right, well let's get into some college talk now. I'll let JP Baker take over this segment like he usually does, and I'm sure he has a lot to say this week when it comes to college football.
Well, I'm going to talk about laziness and complacency. And looking ahead.
Oh, God, here we go.
Saturday I was so pissed.
He was almost at break wrist level again.
I was looking for something to punch. I hate when players play lazy. Wisconsin has one of the best offensive lines in college football, if not the best offensive line in college football. And they look like ass. They got mediocre yards for them. Like 150 yards for Wisconsin is mediocre. They're usually somewhere around 250, 300 yards a game running the ball.
Damn.
Defense looked like shit. They look like the Green Bay Packers did the first game of the year. They looked like they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Biting on everything, taking that fly swaps. They run it themselves, and they were biting on it all the time. Like, what are you doing? And then they kept running it, and it kept working. So why go away from it? It was bad. I was pissed. Game of the day, though, was Auburn-LSU. LSU was down. What were they down? 10?
Mm-hmm.
And late in the game and ended up winning.
Damn.
1-20 or something like that? I can't remember. I didn't catch the rest of that game. Did we go somewhere right after that? What did we do?
Was that Saturday?
Yeah.
I think we went to Houston. No, that was late at night. We went to Houston Salts for
Okay. Well, I can't remember what we were doing, but it was college football is really weird this year. Alabama, they're gonna fucking just beat everybody. Nobody's gonna beat them this year.
It was just, should we ever watch college football this year?
Hey, I mean, if you like watching fucking boring 62-0 games, then Alabama's your pick, because that's what you're gonna get this year. I don't think anybody can match them this year. It's gonna be Alabama again. I don't even see Clemson.
That's because Alabama gets away with it. So.
Virginia Tech was off this week. Florida State, they're gonna struggle this year. And everybody's like, well, Jimbo Fisher left them a really good team. But it's a new system. It's not the same fucking system. You fucking morons. Everybody sits there and shits on fucking coaches when they have all the talent in the world. You can have all the talent in the world, but if the players don't buy into what you're doing, you're not going to be very good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, I mean, college football this year is going to be one of those years where it could be anybody. I still think Wisconsin's the best team in the Big Ten West. I don't think anybody's going to compete with them. Iowa, everybody thinks Iowa is. I just don't see it. Wisconsin has a better defense than what they played with Saturday. I can tell you that much. USC has a lot of work to do for all you out west fans. Washington was on. They played well again this past week, I think.
Yep.
I don't know if you got to watch Colorado again, but
no, I didn't get to see Colorado this week. But I saw the Sooners game, and I saw the Ohio State and Horned Frogs game, I think.
Yep, that is Ohio State in a nutshell. When you think you have them beat, they respond. And I honestly think Urban Meyer's a douchebag personally, but he always gets good players. I can't knock him for that, even though I think and I don't. When it comes to that, I don't blame the players. I blame the coaches. If you want to cheat just to make yourself look good, getting all these really good players, go ahead. I hope it catches up to you and bites you in the ass.
It usually does.
Hopefully.
I'm not saying that's what we're doing, but come on. Give me a break.
There was one player I wanted to bring up to you because in my notes I took down from Oklahoma, the quarterback, he, I think, is a very young kid, and he actually got drafted in the MLB draft by the Oakland A's.
Yep. The Murray, I think, is his name. I think is
Kelly? It's like something Kelly?
something like that.
Either way, it's just this guy got drafted. He's the quarterback for the Oklahoma Sooners, and he's been drafted for the Oakland A's in the 2018 MLB draft. That's pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, I like what he does. The kid from Ohio State is really good too. He's really young. I think he's only a sophomore, maybe even a redshirt freshman. I'm not sure. Kyler Murray is his name from Oklahoma.
Okay.
I will say this right now. Iowa State's not that good, so I don't know how good Oklahoma really is.
You didn't find the Horned Frogs that good?
Iowa State, no, they're not that good. They're okay. I wouldn't say they aren't Oklahoma.
No, the first half of that game I thought was pretty fun back and forth.
Yeah, which is not good for Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's not good for Oklahoma.
No. Bob, what did you watch for games this week? Or what did you see? You had to work. Did you not have to work Saturday?
Yeah, I had to work Saturday.
Did you watch any games at all? Did you catch any?
I think I watched the Wisconsin game.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We already did.
Yeah.
It was
And
Go ahead.
I think I also watched, Ohio State TCU and
You were giving me updates on the game.
USC and Texas a little bit.
Yeah, I ended up turning on the Ohio State game towards the end, and then I watched USC Texas, and then Washington was playing somebody, and I can't remember.
I think it was Utah.
Yeah, there you go. Utah was able to do the ball. Pac-12 isn't as bad as people thought it was going to be. Just UCLA isn't really good because they got Chip Kelly as a coach. But I digress. That's all I mean, I didn't see anything too spectacular. The LSU Auburn, typical SEC game. Pretty much about it. When it comes to
excellent. Well, hey, I can't wait for another week of college football. I've been watching the first 2 weeks of college football that I've seen. I've been enjoying the teams. I haven't really picked out a team that I want to cheer for yet. You know, I'm just enjoying the watching the process right now, filling out what team I want to support. I don't know. I'm starting to lean towards now the local Washington team, but maybe that's just because they're winning. Maybe that just makes me a bad fan. I don't know, but either way, I'm just really enjoying my time just watching college football. So
I do want to. I don't know when. I don't know when LSU and Alabama play, but I will say this: if LSU can play fast, hard, and keep their noses clean, they will beat Alabama. You have to be disciplined when you play Alabama. You can't turn the ball over. You have to get yards every time. You cannot lose yards to Alabama because they'll just beat up on you. They will eat you alive. They have such a good defense. And they don't even have a top prospect on their defense. It's a well-coached defense. Which is what college football should be about, the coaches. Not getting the best fucking players all the time.
yeah, I mean that's what Alabama usually has every year, right?
Pretty much. They get a lot of the top recruits. Clemson's been getting a lot of the top players. But for some reason, Alabama always gets more of the 5-star recruits.
So is that a scouting problem?
It's called cheating, I think.
Oh, do they just buy the best players?
I think Nick Saban's a crooked motherfucker. I don't trust him. I wouldn't hire that. I think he's crooked. But that's me.
Well, I'm pretty sure that college football has history with crooked stuff going on, especially with the Ohio coach right now.
Yeah, it's what he did. It's not a recruiting thing, even though I think he's crooked as fuck too.
Yeah.
But his issue was one of his coaches was beating his wife, I guess.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Or was abusing her, whatever, had hit her. I don't know. I stopped listening after they rehired him again. That's why I don't give a shit about Ohio State. They're more about fucking winning than fucking taking care of their players or fucking their
Staff in general.
And their families. Because just because he's on your staff. Because I'll use an example. When you're in the Army, the family becomes part of the Army, and you take care of them too. You don't just take care of your fucking butt buddy that probably fucking rooms with you in fucking hotel, fucking getting fucking butt plugs and shit, and fucking having orgies in your fucking room, Urban Meyer, you fucking faggot. But so.
Don't sugarcoat it.
I'm not.
How you really feel.
Well, it's fucking ridiculous that the guy is still fucking hired, in my opinion. The guy should have been fucking.
I gotta laugh because I got a fight with a friend of mine today because he wanted to come watch football on Sunday, but the only way is for him to stay over is to sleep here in my room. And his wife suggested that we sleep in the same bed together. I was like, no, I need the fucking space. And now she's calling me fucking all these bad shit. I was like, hey, I don't fucking hate people for sleeping in the same bed. I just need my own fucking bed. That's all. It's like,
right?
Fucking dick moves. But yeah, no, I look forward to more college football. And hey, this was great fucking talk, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get into our picks.
Yeah. Well, you want to do how we did last week?
Yeah, absolutely. How we do this week? I did terrible.
Oh, here we go, guys. For the people on the show, both Bobbit and I went 9-7. Heather went 8-8. She made a rebound, and Coop did a wonderful 6-10.
Yeah, I think that's the second worst record I think in the league right now. I think somebody had 5-11 or something like that. So.
6-10. But here's the thing. Actually, I'm going to do this. The Green Bay Minnesota game was a tie. So nobody wins, nobody loses. Not a loss. So actually, Bob and I went 9-6-1. Heather went 8-7-1, and Coop went 6-9-1.
Okay, does that mean that all of us that made our picks last week for the Pittsburgh-Cleveland game, we all got a 1 with that one as well?
It shouldn't be a loss. It should be like a tie, yeah.
Okay, so if you guys want to do it that way, we can do it that way. That means all of us get a tie point as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you get a half. It's a half a point. Like it's a half a. Like 0.5. So it'd be technically it's 9.5 to 6.5. That makes sense.
Yeah. You get half the effort right.
Sarah went 10-6.
God damn it. I'm just going to hate that 0.5. It's like, oh, I got 8.5 out of 16 correct. It's like, the fuck?
You got a D. Sarah went 10-6 this week. Congratulations, Sarah. You beat the people on the panel.
Oh, nice. Good job, Sarah.
And then David went 5-11. Soup went 8-8, I think. Yes. Ronnie, you went 6-10. And then I didn't get Jim Case. He didn't send me. And Aaron, you went 7-9, I think. Yes. Gina, and I didn't get hers or Cardinals. I will let them know what they got this last week. So Gina went. She had Atlanta, the Chargers, the Vikings, the Saints, the Jets, the Steelers, the Buccaneers, Texans, Redskins, Rams, 49ers, Broncos, Jaguars, Cowboys, and Bears. So she did. Oh, Cardinal did really well. I think Cardinal might have won.
Cardinal picking those fucking 49ers. Yeah, I think Cardinal did well. But here, I'll just pull up the schedule for this week's. I think I already have it set. I'm already set to talk about the first game. If you guys want to talk about that, I'll make my pick because it's the first game is the Jets versus the Browns on Thursday Night Football. As you can tell by JP's reaction, he's very excited.
I don't know who I'm going to take.
Really? You don't put your faith in my fucking Jets?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is everybody thinking they're worse than... I think everybody thinks they're worse than the Browns now. This is one of those games. I can't wait to get that replay. Oh, oh my God, that's a fucking gift, ladies and gentlemen.
How did the Jets do? You're gonna need. How bad did the Jets lose last week?
They didn't score a lot of points. I think it was like 20-6 or something like that.
Okay.
Hold on.
20-12.
20-12.
I've got the week 3 schedule here. Let me do week 2
I got
schedule.
week 3 right here.
Oh, it's right here, 20-12.
Okay. The Browns lost by 3, right?
Yeah, the Browns lost by 3 because they missed a field goal. Oh, they also released their kicker too.
Yeah, well.
Fucking kickers are going through the roof.
I'm gonna go with the Browns. I think they're gonna. Is that at home? Hold on, though. Is it at home or is it at New York?
This one, I think it's in Cleveland.
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Wow, their first win will be against my Jets.
All right, man.
Are the Cleveland fan base cracking the beers on Thursday night?
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Remember, when the Cleveland Browns win their very first game, or very first home game, they get to take a beer from the fridges. And so everybody gets a free beer. So, yeah, the Cleveland fan base, they treat them right. So, you're going with the Browns? All right. Heather, what are you going with?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Browns, too. They've been on a good streak thus far.
They've been playing well.
And remember, everybody in the chat, write down your picks as well so we get we'll count up everybody picks next week, and I'll make a graphic, and I'll post it for everybody on the thumbnail, and I'll show everybody, like, the standings on the prediction.
I'll send you what I do. I forgot to send it out. I'm a dumbass.
No worry. I did the first week. So it's like, well, this is nothing new from us, ladies and gentlemen. But okay, I'm gonna go with the Jets no matter what because I need to. Or my team. Bob, what about you?
Bandwagon.
My pick for the Thursday night Snore Fest.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go with Cleveland.
Oh my God, I'm the only one that's going with my Jets on the panel. Me going 5-11 worse last week. Am I gonna drop even further down because the fucking Cleveland Browns getting a home game win?
That's the problem.
I'm heartbroken if they lose. It's like if the Jets lose to Cleveland on Thursday, then I'm gonna stop picking the Jets because I need to stop picking them. Anyways, for all you in the chat room, hopefully you guys have made your picks. Let's go on to the next game, shall we?
Again, I'm sorry.
What's that?
What did Bobbitt pick?
Bob went with the Browns.
Okay. And you stuck
Right.
with
Bob, you don't want to change your mind? You don't want to join the green team?
No, because I'm more than likely going to fall asleep during the game Thursday and not care.
Come on, you don't want to tweet me if I'm losing? I love the hate mail sometimes.
That's to play us.
Yeah, sometimes when the Jets lose, I get so much hate mail on my Twitter. They're like, "Oh, those Jets doing, motherfucker." All right. Anyways, the first game we'll get into on Sunday is the Saints and Falcons.
Fine, he's fine. I got it over here.
What's that, JP?
Just hold on just 1 second.
Oh, okay. You're still catching up with everybody?
Yeah.
All right. Well, in the meantime, I'll make my prediction between the Saints and Falcons. This is going to be a hard-fought game. Whew, and oh, man, this is a tough decision. But I'm going to go with the Saints in this one because I think that they need to come out with the win. It's been a sluggish start, I think, for the Saints for the past 2 weeks. And I don't think Atlanta can compete with the offense on their defensive side. I could be wrong after who the fuck knows, but I'm going to go with the Saints with my pick. Bob, who are you picking?
You said Saints and Falcons, right?
Yes.
All right. Where's it at?
This one, I believe, is in Atlanta. Yes.
I got to go with Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons in home. Heather, what about you?
Dude, Falcons are fucking good.
Especially in the stadium, Bob.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Is JP caught up there?
Almost.
Okay. So, Bobbitt, who did you take? You took
Falcons.
Atlanta? Who did you take?
Atlanta.
Atlanta? And it's New Orleans, and where's it at?
Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
I'm going to go with Atlanta.
What about you, Coop? Who did you pick?
Oh, I'm going with the Saints. So far, I'm going against the panel again.
Okay.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, for all the people that are listening, we're just catching up with everybody's picks right now on the YouTube chat. They're all just writing down their picks, so we just got to make sure we get everybody's. But yeah, it looks like I'm going against the panel again.
Ronnie, Saints. TSS2, Falcons. The Ace, Falcons.
Okay.
Sarah, Falcons.
Okay. Thank you. Mark.
I think I should stop being a lazy host and actually help out with getting people's picks down.
That's actually what I'm doing.
Tell you what, how about I'll write down the host picks and you get the chat's picks. How about that?
And even though I keep up, but that's fine. Go ahead.
It's okay. We're all caught up now. It's just because you went so fast between the two of us.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I feel like a piece of shit as a host. Whoopee! All right, screw that. All right. Anyways, but yeah, it looks like I'm going against the panel. It looks like everybody's caught up in the chat room. Well, then we'll go to the next game. The Green Bay Packers are against the Washington Redskins in Washington. We'll start with JP with his Green Bay Packers.
Who did the Redskins play last week?
They played against the Colts and lost.
Miserably.
Packers.
Going with Packers. Heather?
Packers. I do not see Washington doing very well this year at all.
And they've lost to the Colts.
By complete shutout. Just saying.
Bobbitt?
I gotta go with Green Bay.
Yeah, I think it was a clean sweep here. I think we're all going to go with Green Bay on this one. How many people in the chat room are going with Green Bay?
Wow, Sarah went with the Packers.
Steve also went with the Packers too. TSS, Ronnie, and Ace also with the Packers. I think it's Packers across the board.
What about Aaron?
Packers.
All right, I'm in the chat now, so I can I can stop being a lazy host.
Everybody took the Packers.
All right. What's up, everybody in chat? I'll stop being such a lazy host again. Okay, it looks like everybody's taking the Packers. All right, we'll move on to the next game, right?
Yep.
Hey, speaking of the Colts, guess who they're taking on this week?
The Colts?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, my.
They're going to be fucking angry.
Oh
They're angry. Is it in Philadelphia?
Oh yeah, it's in Philadelphia.
Yep. Philadelphia. They're going to be angry. They're not going to. And Carson Wentz is going to be back this week.
Yes.
Carson Wentz is back, ladies and gentlemen. Heather, are you going with Philly?
I'm going with Philly.
Bobbitt?
Philly.
I'm going with those Philadelphia cheesesteaks, motherfuckers. But oh man, I love a good Philly cheesesteak. By the way, oh man, I'm craving a Philly cheesesteak.
I'm just hungry.
Oh man, I gotta stop thinking so much about Philly cheesesteaks. Oh my God, why was I thinking about that? Anyways, what's everybody saying in the chat room? Everybody's going Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. I want what Coop is smoking. Ronnie?
Sarah she goes with her home team.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez, girl.
You were going to be sorely disappointed.
Yes, you are.
The game should not even be fucking close.
Especially with Wentz back.
By the way, everybody in the chat, we have caught up with your week 1 picks. So I've sent them to JP. I've got TSS's. I've gotten Ronnie's. Ace, if you have your week 1 picks from previous episodes, make sure you send them to us. So make sure we're caught up with that. Alpha, I think I have some of your week 1s. I think you went. I think you had a good week on week 1, so I'm just making sure I'm caught up with everybody's picks right now. All right, so looks like Sarah's the lone wolf when it comes to the Indianapolis Colts. Good luck, Sarah.
I'm picking against your team, Sarah. I'm just going to because I'm going to pick against Green Bay sooner or later.
Eventually, it's a team that you like enough.
In the meantime, we'll move on to the next game here. I'll speed it up a little bit because I'm pretty sure we're coming over to our time limit. The Buffalo Bills are going against the Minnesota Vikings. This one's in Minnesota.
Vikings.
That was a dumb question.
Yeah, Vikings. Bobbitt?
Do you even have to ask? I'm going Vikings.
I'm going with the refs.
I'll go with the shitty kickers.
Oh man. Anyways, Minnesota's probably gonna take this one. Hopefully the fucking kickers actually can kick something.
Everybody took the Vikings.
All right, moving on to the next game. The Oakland Raiders against the Miami Dolphins. This one's in Miami. Bobbitt, we'll start with you.
Raiders, Dolphins. I gotta go Raiders.
Raiders. Heather?
I'm going to go against the Goonies pick here and go with the Dolphins.
Dolphins going 2-0 right now. They're leading the AFC East division. JP, what about you?
I think Heather is right. I'm going with the Dolphins. The Raiders are 0-2, and they haven't looked good.
I think they've been sloppy this year.
They lost to the Denver Broncos, who are supposed to be one of the worst teams in the NFL this year.
Yeah, that's saying something. So, Oakland, get your fucking act together right now. You have the talent, but you're just not competing with offensive wise. So I'm gonna go with the Dolphins right now on their win streak as well. I'm not gonna go against them this week. They've costed me too much in games. Fuck you, Dolphins. God damn it.
You're going with Oakland?
No. I'm going with Dolphins.
Okay,
That's the third straight pick straight across the board.
yeah.
That's what's that? That's the third straight pick across the board now.
No,
Everybody's going Dolphins. Holy shit!
no, it's only one because Sarah took Indianapolis. Everybody took Minnesota.
Everybody said Green Bay, didn't they?
That's only two, not three, because Bobbitt took.
I forgot Bobbitt took Oakland.
She said 3 in a row.
No. I said 3 picks now. Because I had forgotten about Oakland.
Okay, sassy pants.
But stop talking and actually listen to what I was saying.
You're watching an argument, you know that, right?
Is this normal?
How we fight.
I think I see you guys. I think this is normal. This is like I watch you guys all the time, so it's like this is nothing new. I don't think. Anybody that's like, okay, this is just them being them. Anyways, but yeah, so that's all the picks across the board. We'll move on to the next game. Oh my god, I just watched the replay of you guys laughing your ass off. Oh, I love the delay on this. The Denver Broncos, speaking of which, as the worst team in the AFC, in your opinion, JP, as against the Heather's Baltimore Ravens. We'll start with Heather on this one.
The Ravens shit the fucking bed last week.
That being said, I'm going with the Ravens still for this one.
Go with the Ravens?
Mm-hmm.
JP?
Going with the Ravens. If they don't win this week, I'm not picking them no more. Did they? Yeah, they won the first time, but
Oh, they destroyed the Bills.
if they don't fucking, I will never pick them again. Fuck the Ravens. Fuck the Ravens evermore.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun. Bob, what about you?
Who does the Ravens play again?
Denver Broncos and Ravens.
If the Ravens lose, Heather, I swear to God, I'm going Ravens.
Swear to God, you're going Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens myself as well. They need to rebound after last week's loss to the divisional rivals, right? So, and Denver, I don't think is strong enough to compete right now. So I think that they need to get this win. So I'm going with Baltimore. How's the chat room doing? It looks like we've got we've got mixed. We've got people going with a lot of people going with the Broncos in the chat. Damn.
Who did you take? Who?
You took Baltimore.
I said Baltimore. This one looks like it's a little bit split between the chat here.
It's
5-5.
That even split.
That is definitely one of the games that's going to break the ice between everybody's picks right now in this league, or not this league, but this week. Sorry, but do you want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, the next game we've got here is the Cincinnati Bengals against Bobbitt's Carolina Panthers. I guess we'll start with Bobbitt in this one.
Panthers.
All right, easy as that. Heather.
The Bengals have been impressive. So I'm going to go with the Bengals. Sorry, Bob.
The Bengals.
Me as well. Panthers have been squeaking by, and well, they squeaked by, and then they lost.
You guys remember last time you didn't choose Panthers? Just saying.
Cincinnati's 2-0, and they beat the Baltimore Ravens. That's something I don't.
Okay, we're 1-1.
Okay, but they shredded Baltimore's defense. Shredded Baltimore's defense. Carolina doesn't have that great of a defense.
It's a lot better than what you think it is.
Disagree.
And in the chat, we got emails, Ace, and Ronnie all.
Let's see how the chat's doing here. We've got a little bit mixed. A couple of people are going with Bengals, but a lot of people in the chat going with the Panthers. It looks like a lot of people going with the Panthers in this one. I am going to go with the Panthers myself on this one as well. I think Carolina needs
a smart man.
This one's going to be a tough game, but I'm going to go with Carolina on this one. I think they need to come out and prove something in this game. So I'm going to pick the Panthers in this game. Next game, we've got the New York Giants against the Houston Texans. I think this is a little bit of a garbage game, in my opinion.
This is another one to ask.
What's that?
Another one you really have to ask about?
Yeah, this one. Oh, God. Okay, so I guess what? Does anybody want to go with the Giants? Or
Fuck no, I ain't going with the Giants. You kidding?
No, nobody's going with the Giants.
I'm not that stupid.
No.
All right. Well, I guess it's a clean slate for the panel here. We're all going to go with the Houston Texans. Although I have to admit that the Houston Texans have been a little bit underachieving from what I've been expecting.
They are, but the Giants are underachieving as well.
Oh my God, yeah, they're just like way underperforming. But like, Deshaun Watson needs to get back to his level that he was at last year.
He needs. Well, his offensive line is a little beat up, and I'm not making excuses for him. You are correct. He has the feet where he can get outside the pocket instead of staying inside the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Coop.
Yep. What's up, Bob?
What time did you say the Carolina game was?
The Carolina game that I think is at a 1 o'clock game, right? Let's see here. It's a 1 o'clock game Eastern.
It's
all right, thanks, buddy.
No worries.
Right? The game.
What?
The game is in Cincinnati, right?
No, this one's in Carolina.
I'm still going to take Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's just playing too good right now.
Yeah, I just fucking hate Andy Dalton as a quarterback. Fucking pest. I don't think
it's Andy Dalton. I just don't think Carolina Panthers can cover AJ Green.
That's yeah. Well, I'm just really hoping Andy Dalton has an off day. That's what I'm hoping for. Goddamn Ginger. Tackle his ass. Anyways,
you're ready for the next game when you are.
What's the whole chat? It's like, oh, everybody's going with the Texans. Nobody is giving the Giants a chance.
Everybody.
All right. Well, moving on to the next game. We've got the Tennessee Titans against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, does anybody want to go with the Titans, or is everybody going to go with Jacksonville?
I'm going with Jacksonville.
I'm going to have to go with Jacksonville, too.
Yeah, I'm going with Jacksonville on this one.
Yeah, I'm going with Jacksonville as well. Anybody want to give the Titans hope against, I think, so far the best team in the AFC right now?
Cody might.
Cody might?
He's not in the picks right now, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to ask him to send his picks to us. Everybody's going with the Jaguars in the chat. A lot of these games are a little bit one-sided right now, so the next game we've got the Los Angeles Chargers against the Los Angeles Rams. The Battle of Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go with the Rams. Bobbitt? I guess he's not here. JP?
I'm going to – who is it?
It's the Los Angeles Rams against the Los Angeles Chargers. It's in. I guess it's in L.A.
I'm gonna go with Los Angeles. I'm gonna go with Los Angeles.
That's a good option. Oh man.
Does that mean that I win if I just say Los Angeles is going to win? Because I didn't say which one.
Yeah, that's a trick question.
I think the Rams are. I really do.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Gorilla?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams. I have no idea who Bob is picking. There he is.
I might go get some Chargers here. I'm going Rams.
All right. Going with the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. How's the chat doing? What's going on with the picks there? I see a lot of people going with the Rams. I see Gorilla in the chat. What's up, my man? Gorilla Strong. Hey, Gorilla Strong, send your week 3 picks to us. And just make sure once a week you send us your picks so we keep track of who's in the lead right now for picks. That's where we're at right now. So make sure you type down all your week 3 picks in the chat so we get them, Gorilla. That's what's up.
Or you can DM them to any one of us.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take the DM, brother.
Okay. As long as we have it somewhere saved so we all can catch up somewhere. Now we get into the afternoon games. We've got the Dallas Cowboys against the Seattle Seahawks.
Where's it? In Seattle?
It's in Seattle.
What's Cowboys' record for the moment?
1-1.
This one's a tough one. This one's like a horrible game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Seattle no matter what because I got to go with the home crowd over Dallas. Bobbitt?
I'm going to go Dallas.
Dallas. All right. JP and Heather, you're up.
As much as I don't want to, I'm going to go Dallas.
I'm going Dallas just because Seattle's offensive line is even worse than fucking. It's terrible.
It was horrible against Chicago. It was absolutely horrible. So hopefully they can somehow rebound and not get sacked too many times. Or else I'm going to go even more down the fucking pick ladder. Anyways, but how's the chat doing with the picks in that game?
You're the only one that picked Seattle there, big dog.
Really? Am I the only one? Come on, guys. You gotta give us hope. Come on, the 12th man. You gotta give us hope.
Seattle. I was leaning Seattle, but then I realized, they have a really shitty offensive line. That put pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, they have a terrible offensive line, so they need to fix that. But I gotta go with the faith in my Seahawks. My Seahawks. I'm gonna go if they win next week. I'm so happy. Anyway, we've got a couple of games left. We've got the Chicago Bears taking on the Cardinals. Oh God. Can we all just say Arizona sucks?
Yes.
I'm really fucking disappointed with Arizona. Arizona sucks. Let me just repeat that. Arizona sucks. One more time. Arizona sucks. Fuck Arizona. They suck. I just want to clarify that to everybody. I was just making sure my neighbors know too. That's all. Does anybody want to go with Arizona in this one or no?
No.
No? Bobbitt?
I'm not this people.
Cut out there, Bobby.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So everybody, I think, is going with Chicago in this one.
I'm not dumb. I might be dumb, but I'm not dumb enough to choose the Cardinals.
Yep,
They need to. Oh, sorry, JP. Go ahead.
it's across the board. Unless you're going to be a knucklehead and be fucking Cardinals.
Not this time. No, I gotta go with the Bears. I will put my career on the line to risk the Chicago Bears getting another victory for my picks.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this: we thought the Bills were the worst team in the NFL. The Cardinals are the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah, they suck.
At least the Bills can score a point.
Yeah,
They get the best defense in the league. Who did Arizona lose to?
they lost to the Rams,
Okay.
34-0.
Yeah, they have pretty good defense too, but I don't think it's as good as Baltimore's. Well, then again, is Baltimore's defense really that good?
Well, they have David Johnson back now. He should be scoring points at least, or at least a fucking field goal.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, they got to get rid of Sam Bradford as their quarterback and put in the new kid. They need a spark.
You need something.
Yeah. So Arizona sucks. Just clarifying that for everybody. All right, moving on to the next game. With the evening game, the New England Patriots taking on Trek's Detroit Lions.
Oh no!
This is the night game. Oh my god, poor Trek. I don't want to pick the New England Patriots, but I'm not picking Detroit.
Exactly. Making me have to fucking say the words.
Fuck you, New England.
God damn it, I'm going with the Patriots.
I think we're all just in shame just talking about this game. JP, you want to give Detroit hope?
The silliest question, and don't even ask me. When it comes to Detroit, no.
Bobbitt?
I'm going with New England, man. I mean, it's the Patriots. They're going to be pissed off as fuck. They know they got their ass handed to them. Like I said, they were going to get their ass handed to them, and nobody fucking said, "Oh no, they're going to be in the game." Nope. No, they lost by 7, but they scored 2 touchdowns late.
I can't go with the Lions because the Patriots has Josh Gordon now, and yeah, sorry, Trixie, your lines are dying again.
Yeah, fuck you, New England. All I have to say that. God damn it! Hopefully, Detroit actually wins, proves everybody wrong. But we all know that's probably not going to happen.
I hope they go 0-16 again, to be honest.
If they go 0-16 again, oh my god, that would no. Oh my god. Anyways, excuse me. Oh Jesus, we have the. Sorry. Go ahead, JP.
I was just gonna say I will stream naked. You won't be able to see me from the waist down, but I'll stream naked. If the Lions go 0-16, I will stream naked. Nice.
I'm pretty sure Pornhub will be happy with those replays. I'm telling you, Bobbitt called them out. We're gonna make it on Pornhub someday. Oh, please sponsor us. We need the money. Anyways, moving on. We got the Monday evening game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, one of the hottest teams right now. That's gonna be a fun game. This one I want to hear from everybody. I'm gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm gonna go with the hot hand.
I'm gonna agree with that. They've been on a streak. Steelers have just been garbage lately.
Fitzpatrick has just been Fitzmagic again. Bob, who are you going with?
Well, you better butter them up. They're on a roll. I'm going with the Bucks.
The Bucks are on a roll. And JP, you're the last one.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is not giving the Bucks a chance.
Nope.
I mean, he's going to go with the same theory of they're going to be extremely pissed off.
I don't get too excited about fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers, guys. They aren't that good. They aren't.
They're on a roll right now with touchdowns, and I got to go with the high hand, I guess, until it cools down. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks. But that's what's the chat room saying?
It's pretty good.
No, it's not.
Looks like everybody's going with Steelers. One person go with the Bucks, and that's Sarah.
Well, it's 6-4. Well, I'm waiting on TSS. Bucks.
Oh, TSS is going with the Bucks. The Steelers once again played down to the competition. Another close game and a loss.
Split.
All right. Well, that's it, everybody. We've made our picks for week 3. My ass is getting really sweaty, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. And I want to thank all of you who've been watching this podcast since it first came out. My God, we're at week 3 now, ladies and gentlemen. That means there's only 13 weeks left of the season after this game.
But then you got.
Yep. That's going to make things a lot more interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait. Oh my God, it's like I'm already thinking of counting down the weeks until the end of the season. Isn't that horrible of me?
There's only 13 games left.
Yep.
You can do that. It's the fun thing about baseball or football. Fun thing about baseball is actually watching. Fun thing about football is there's not as many games and the season goes by quick. It doesn't drag out. You don't have to listen to Tom Brady for fucking 400 fucking days.
I do enjoy the Red Zone channel where I get to flip through all the games at once sometimes.
Yeah.
But some people prefer the classic version where they get to watch the full game. So some people like to multitask them and see all the touchdowns at once. Right. So we all have our preferences, but we all love the game of football, and that's what all brings us together.
That is true.
Yeah. And I want to thank all of you who've been supporting the podcast, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week. And hopefully I will not do as bad with my picks, but I'm against the panel against most of them this week. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think we're all done for the evening. I want to thank all of you who were joining in. Any last words from you guys?
No, it's not going to be another interesting week. Like I said, I've said it every week. Parity in the NFL, it's starting to even out. I mean, I think, like I said, I think Jacksonville is that team. Blake Bortles is looking good.
Yeah, he's actually looking like a starting quarterback right now.
The Packers, Vikings, that was probably one of the – although that game should not have gone into overtime, that was a fun game to watch. Actually, it was a fun game to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It really was. But again, they have to figure out that fucking rule. They really, really do.
Yeah.
And bringing a tape of that rule isn't gonna fucking make it work. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So Clay Matthews is gonna say, "What did I do wrong? I can't tackle a guy anymore because his feet came off the fucking ground." That is the dumbest, fucking lamest goddamn thing I've ever fucking heard. To be a rule. What if the guy is jumping? His feet are already off the air. They're going to do a flag on that? Well, his feet were off the ground. That's the dumbest fucking rule in the book. Because fucking smart players like Aaron Rodgers, and I'm even going to say it, smart players like Aaron Rodgers, they're going to fucking come off their feet, and that's the rule. If the guy is in the air, it's a penalty. That's the fucking rule.
We're in for a long season, but I'm really glad that we're all talking about the rule right now, because the more that people are talking about it, the more awareness that the NFL is aware that they need to solve this problem. So hopefully, I'm not sure what we do will make a difference, but at least we're recognizing that it needs to be fixed.
They're talking about it on ESPN. They're talking about it on the NFL Network. That's all they've been talking about the last couple of days is that rule.
Yeah.
So
they've been talking about that since the beginning of the season.
Yes. So they're paying attention. They're making strides, but what was wrong with the one-step rule? What was bad about them? I don't get it. They don't get any steps anymore. So what, do they just got to stand up and pray to God that the guy doesn't complete a pass? I mean, it's fucking garbage. Makes no sense. That's pretty much essentially what it's coming down to.
Yeah. It's fuck. More and more rules, more flags. We're getting more flags have been thrown in at any time in our history, I think, right now. So it's a fun time to be a football fan, but at the same time, it's a struggling fan.
Frustrating.
Yeah, it's a frustrating fan. It's like watching WWE.
I'm not gonna lie, it is. It is. To be honest with you, the rules that they have now, I know there's like the no contest thing. I know why they did it, but it's a Hell in a Cell. It's a no disqualification match. What are you doing?
And why is it red?
I don't know why it was red. Oh, it was red. It was red because they had to coat it in rubber.
Oh, it was a different kind of metal that they
rubber
used.
fence, so they spray painted it red to cover up the look that it was black. Apparently, it was rubber.
Right. Okay.
So they spray painted it red, so that.
What people were saying is because Jeff Hardy was in TNA and they did a red cage there.
No, they're dumb.
All they wanted to do was just have a red cell for Hell in a Cell to represent the fucking colors of the pay-per-view. That's all.
They could have painted it silver. I mean, they could have. But I think they did. They wanted to have a red cell to distract. And I said it. They wanted to do it to distract from... Because I could only sit there and look at it for so long. I had to look away. It was too bright.
Oh, okay.
The sun, you know.
Mm-hmm. I didn't watch too much of it because I heard bad reviews about it. So
it wasn't that bad. This is the second pay-per-view in a row that was actually pretty decent. The match flow was good. There wasn't really any one bad match, and the main event was actually good up until fucking the dumb shit happened. Once the stupid shit started happening, that's when I'm like, oh my god, here we go.
I was lucky enough when after the afternoon games were done on Sunday, I got time to tune into the Hell in a Cell, and I saw Jeff Hardy put his face through the table, and then it was time to watch football again. So
I've said this I'm not a high spot guy. I don't like the high spots. Some guys jumping off the fucking cell and. Because Jeff Hardy was coughing up blood after that match.
Damn.
So he's hurt. He might be out for a little bit. He wasn't there tonight. He might be back in North Carolina helping Matt clean up.
The Hardy compound.
The Hardy compound was flooded. So.
Oh, man. What are they going to do? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna become managers? I really think Matt Hardy should be a manager.
No, he's gonna be a producer.
Yeah, they're grooming him for backstage.
Okay, so hopefully he'll make the show better.
Well, he is the one. The broken gimmick. That was all him.
Yep.
That was. But they did.
I think that was also helped by the announcer that was in TNA as well.
Jeremy Borash.
Yeah, Jeremy Borash, yes.
He's the director of that stuff. But that was in TNA. WWE had control of what they were doing with that gimmick.
Oh, but it was nowhere near what it was in TNA.
No.
No.
But that's
By the way, we're totally not talking about football anymore.
Yeah, what has become a wrestling stream?
I have no idea. We just got off topic, and then we just start talking Hell in a Cell, man.
Analogy.
No, he started it, not me. I didn't even.
Sorry, yeah. See, this is my fault. Sorry, this is what happens when I talk too much. But we'll save all the wrestling talk on their channel. Maybe. Oh, you know what it is? It was payback for all the times I talked football on their channel. That's what it is. All what goes around comes around.
Right?
All right, I've had a lot of fun with everybody. Thanks everybody in the chat for being here. Shout out to everybody who's been sticking around for every week's episode. We'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you very much, my co-host Foulmouth Bobbit, to Goonie 20, to the Cold Bone Show. All three of you. You guys are always wonderful hosts here, and to all of you who's been supporting the show. And we'll see you guys next week for week 4 of the Sideline Study.
See you guys.